Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Night Feed, a horror game designed a bit like an old 1920s silent movie. There are hidden things that roam the dark corners of this city. I pray for a safe return to my wife and for slower subtitles that do not go by so fast that I can't read them. Spooky, so there's something going on in this place. Hello? Is someone there? The door seems to be willing to open, but only if I wait for it. I'm not sure I should be... Oh dear, I'm not sure I should have done this. Oh dear, I haven't even been playing the game for 1 minute yet, and I've already broken it. Okay. Never mind me breaking the game. Let's have a better look around this place. This reminds me a little bit of Fatal Frame, I think it was called, if you ever played that. It was a game where you fought off ghosts using a camera. Because we all know ghosts are so pervious to cameras. Anyway, it had a village in it that was dark and creepy and looked quite a lot like this. Didn't have any floating walls in it though. Yes, all the walls are floating and most mysterious. Okay, so I don't know what the story of this game is, but I was intrigued by the setup of it being like an old silent movie, so let's just have a little nosy around and see what we can find. Not nosy bonk. Just nosy. Just sticking our nose where it don't belong and will inevitably get cut off by some sort of a horrifying monster with a pair of rusty shears. You know, that kind of nosy. By the way, if you don't know who Nosy Bonk is, please do not Google him. I do not want another innocent soul being tortured by that. Just... Whew! Do you mind not doing that? Hi. Hi. You remind me of the marionette with that face. Creepy weirdo. Sheesh. Sorry, I was so distracted thinking about that terrifying character that's completely irrelevant to all of this that I kind of thought he was creeping up on us. Right, never mind that. Never mind Nosy Bonk. Let's just get on with life in general. So, we're not exactly combing our way through a cornfield, more a field of when I was young, well actually no, significantly before when I was young, what is up with these trees? There were many cartoons and other such children's programs that like to anthropomorphize celestial bodies like the sun and the moon. I always found it amazingly creepy, and I still do. It's like the epitome of Big Brother. Not the show, the concept. Hi, you alright? Sorry for your loss. Yes, very sorry to hear about it. I mean, the fact that there's just a face in the sky watching you permanently. Is that not unbelievably creepy? There's just this thing there, always watching, no matter where you go. It's always there, it's always watching. It's just, why do they do that? It's so creepy. I mean, I know why they do it here, because it's very creepy. Why is there a big dark spot in the sky? Okay, what's this? Is this anything, or is this just... Okay, I can't seem to jump. I don't know why everything's floating. I don't know if that's been done on purpose, or whether that's an accident, or it's a bug or something, but I am most confused. This seemed like something I should be very interested in, but in reality, it... Oh, hello! How did I not see this before? Hi. Howdy doody. How's it hanging? Where are your arms? I feel that's a rather personal question, but I am most curious to know the location of your appendages. Okay, so we'll travel into the hills. Was that supposed to be a jump scare, or was that just the world loading in and it happened to make me jump out of my skin because I'm a paranoid lunatic? A question I find myself asking myself very frequently. Okay. Does this go anywhere? No. Again, we have a door that we can't interact with. I hear nothing but the wind. Okay, I can hold down left click to bring up sort of a text box, for want of a better term, to sort of describe the location. Okay, what if I go back to the house? Or the little graveyard attendant's hovel, whatever you want to call it. Maybe if I open the text box near it, it'll comment on it? I hear nothing but the wind. No? Okay, what about the massive statue? The massive statue of enormous creepiness. I hear nothing but the wind. Most strange. Oh dear, this person had a big family. Hi. 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 Yes, sorry. Yes. I know this is very improper of me just bursting on your funeral and all, but kind of a stranger to the place, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Also, how fat were all of these people if, even under 6 feet of ground, they're still causing this much of a lump? It must have been most wide. Okay. Okay, so possibly I came here too soon and I was supposed to come here later. Oh. Oh, That's not a Tom Jones impression, that's just me being an absolute coward. Okay. This isn't very 1920s music, but never mind. Okay, does that key take me in here? Who wants to live forever? I don't know. Strange non sequitur just put in front of us. Are we going anywhere with this? Or not? I also just realised this is the same music that's in the chase bits of Saber Beast, which is lovely. I also cannot seem to get out of this screen. Great. So we find ourselves with another game that you have to shut down in order to actually a game you actually have to shut down in order to restart. I'm getting a bit sick of that, but never mind. Okay. Okay. Let's go a different way this time. So I don't know if it was because I went inside the house, or whether it was because the key actually goes somewhere else and the monster got me. I'm not really convinced I understand what's going on, but I hear nothing but the wind. But let's take a mulligan on that and try again, shall we? Let's have another look around. Creak? Creak to what? What creaked? Is that a creaky door? Not seeing any open doors. I'm seeing more floating houses though. The mystery of the architecture that wouldn't sit down. A very unpopular Sherlock Holmes novel. Most mysterious. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's much on this side of town. I suppose this is the only way to go. So let me go back and see if I can find that key again of that friendly person who was offering it to me. Hi. Creepy people. Okay, I didn't see you before. I hear nothing but the wind. Didn't see him before. So he's presumably the enemy, the bad guy that's sort of stalking me. Question is, why? What evilness have I done? What terrible crime have I committed that they have taken my wife away? why there's just a ravine there. Okay, so are you actually going to kill him? Who wants to live forever? Okay, so I definitely did die that time. Okay, so we've completed a little scientific test of our analyses, and we found that that's because of it. Like, seriously, is it so much to ask for that we could just have a return to main menu button? That just when we die, we don't have to quit the game and restart it. We could just, you know, like press escape or space or click or something, and that would take us back to the main menu so we could restart. Just a thought. Just putting that out there. Just, oh, hello. I didn't realise this was here in the middle of town before. Okay, so that key has got to go somewhere, right? It must do. The key isn't useless. It must go to one door or another. So, let's go back and get it. And if it didn't open the door to the graveyard caretaker's lodge, presumably it opens the door back in town. So perhaps if I get the key and return to town, I can find another door that it will open. I just need to survive him. Our friendly friend over there. This Grim Reaper shade. Right. I'll have that tartan, thank you. Did I? Oh, yes I did. Okay, so can I outrun him is the question. Seems to be doing a decent job of it so far, with the exception of bumping into the occasional tree. I don't know why, but these trees seem vaguely Lovecraftian, possibly because they seem very tentacly. Aha, okay, I have outrun him. He's not interested in following me anymore. Okay, so now I have the key. The question is, where does the key go? Let's go back to where we started. Up here. Presumably this is my home. This is the only door that actually interacts with it all. I lost the key of my home in the hills. What are you talking about? Yes, I lost the keys of my home in the hills. Well, I'm pressing buttons on the house. My giddy aunt, this is a massive house. What? Oh, that's alright. Oh, hello. What is going on? I'm very confused. Hello? Invite me in for dinner. Take her cross and give me the best feast of the night. I don't think I want to do this. Please forgive me. You happy? Obedient little thing, I forgive you. What's with the flashes coat? Not into that. It is all fine now. I have you. Yeah, I saw that one coming all night. And I saw that one coming as well. Night feed. Wow. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, I don't think there's anything else. That was technically very odd. Creatively very interesting. I haven't seen, there probably have been other games done in this way before, but I haven't seen one. This is very interesting. This is very unusual. This is quite different. Different way of telling the games with... As much as I'm constantly banging on about sound design, visual design is also very important. And when you take the majority of the sound away, like they have done here for the sake of making it like a silent movie, you put an extra emphasis on the visual design, which here has been done quite nicely. There's an awful lot of unanswered questions. It seems as if I was murdering somebody to please some sort of a demon, and now I'm the demon's servant. I don't know. I don't quite understand what's going on with this, but I will leave it up to you to decide what is going on with this. Technically, I'm rather confused by this game. I'm rather confused why there are so many holes in the world, why things are floating off the ground, trees and houses and walls, why there seems to be an awful lot of world that isn't actually usable, or even used. I'm rather confused by all of that, but in terms of the actual creativity of the game and what is actually here and what you can do with it, I'm actually rather impressed. So this is actually a good one. Rather interested in this. I wasn't I wasn't sure how long this game would be, so I guess it's going to have to be the first game of a shotgun. So let's go and find another game to play. Pizza delivery interactive fiction. What is this? I wish I could tell you. Loading. It's late. You've reached the last house on the delivery list. Deliver the pizza quickly and return home. Warning, this game is suitable only for gamers of 15 years and over. Please quit the game if you are suffering from heart diseases. If you are frightened or offended by darkness, disturbing graphics, or loud sounds, do not play this game! And as such, maybe don't watch the video. I don't know. Odd that it says 15. Like 16, fine. 18, fine. 15, bit weird. Okay, inspired from pizza. That's lovely. Okay, so here's my little pizza moped. Here's my pizza box. What does that say? Some random pizza. Hilarious. What is that art style remind me of? That cartoon art style. Reminds me of a cartoon. I cannot put my finger on which one. I shall have a think and edit in the name in editing, so I don't need to be bothered thinking about that now. Okay, so this is a lovely little house. Reminds me of another horror game I played, which is horribly disappointing. Ding dong! Pizza's here. If it's cold, we offer a free... Who is it? Pizza delivery. If it's cold, we offer a free bottle of punch you in the nose. Oh, I'm upstairs. Please come in. I'll be there in a moment. Okie dokie. Better placed a pizza on the table. There was me thinking we should put it in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, on this table. On this table. Good. That's an extremely thin pizza. I'd be most upset if I got that. That is gorgeous artwork, and at the same time I'm very creepy. I'm trying to appreciate the artwork. Ma'am, can you see up there? I feel like this is the beginning of a video that gets many thousands of views on Reddit. I have my phone. I can see from the light. Okay. Why doesn't she come downstairs? I should tell her that I am... What is that? I have no idea what that phobia is of. I'm assuming it's a phobia of the dark. It's starting. Right, I'm by a candle. Isn't that going to make things better? No, apparently not. Okay. What if I come upstairs? She's taking a lot of time. She is taking a lot of time. Okay, what's in here? Ma'am, where are you? Why do you have such a thin staircase? I'll be back when the power comes back. Is that me? I have to leave, like, now. I can't even see the door. It's locked. Okay, is there a key? What was that? I don't know, I didn't see anything. What did you say? Why would you come back when the powers come back on? Why would you come back at all? Was she not paid online like a 21st century person? Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for. I assume I'm looking for a key. Can I go upstairs now? I don't think so. No, I can't seem to go upstairs. Okay. This is most mysterious. Okay, I'm now standing on the bed. This was slightly unexpected. Can I not climb out a window or something? Oh man, alive! This jerkiness to the camera is a horrible degree of motion blur. It's not helping my eyes. What am I supposed to do? supposed to take the pizza back or something? Pick up the candle? I was sat here for 2 minutes aching my eyes out for absolutely no good reason whatsoever. Okay, now everything's back to normal and perfectly satisfactory and we can get on with life. I suppose that's useful if you want to print a picture of the underside of your feet. Also, shouldn't these be the other way around so that you can watch TV in bed? These are some very high sofas. Goodness. Must be some very tall people living here. Everything alright, madam? Spooky. Spooky, spooky. Okay, a little rocking horse. Haven't seen one of them in decades. Satan has come for tea. That's lovely. Little red racer rocket tricycle. Juicy stuff. Where is she? There's her phone. She's not here. Yes, I can tell that with the use of my brains. There's a match. There's money. Got money for pizza. Okay, I just walk in and take her money because she's not actually here. That's an interesting way of commerce, but never mind. This is the most interesting design of house. Okay, I guess I can leave now, with the exception of the fact that the door is locked. Maybe she is downstairs. How would she have managed that? Are you here? Are you hiding in the closet? What's her phone? I should go and answer that. No, I shouldn't. I should jump out of the window, run away, and preserve my life. Follow the most basic human instinct for survival and run away.
Mommy? Mommy, where are you? Mommy? You said you wouldn't take long, Mommy.
I don't know who did that piece of voice acting, but they don't get as much credit as they deserve. However much credit they're getting for that, they deserve more. Like a scrunchy piece of paper. And what precisely is that supposed to mean? Oh shit! I scared myself. I swallowed, my larynx moved my collar because of my tie knot and it scared me. I thought something was grabbing my throat then. Oh, sheesh. Oh, I apologise. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Nice boots. Oh, it's like the opposite of The Exorcist. Oh, I don't know if that was supposed to be scary or just silly. Either way, I kind of enjoyed it. Okay, how's the family? How's the kid? My heart, I can't take this anymore. Still locked. I need to stop moving. My heart. Nothing's real. All in my disease. Earth are you whittling on about? Don't walk or you will die. Wait until your heartbeat comes down. Okay. If you say so, okay. So, how have you been recently? Been any nice holidays? Oh, really? Oh, I haven't been there yet. Haven't been many places. Haven't been on holiday in ages. Not like years and years. Apart from that time I went to the 7th dimension. But I'm still not convinced that was entirely real. That may have been a drug trip. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Dot. Is it over? I don't know. You're the expert here. Was it all just a nightmare? Am I still in my house? Still sleeping in my bed? I don't know where else she'd be sleeping, says the man who constantly falls asleep on the sofa. No, it's still, real. Okay, is the sun rising? Is the door open? Why is this happening for me? I don't know. But I think the sun might be rising. I need to find the keys for the main door, or as everybody else calls it, the front door. Okay, finally I have myself an objective. The candle is out. I need the matchbox from upstairs first. Okay, let's go get the matches so we can get rid of this visual effect that makes my eyes ache. Then we'll get some light. Then we'll find the key. Then we'll get out of here, go to the town and do good stuff. And, that's much better. Okay, right, where are the keys? Hello? Your mummy only wants to play. I know what you are looking for. The key. Don't let him enslave you. The one who listens for your steps. What are you talking about? The one who enslaved my family. I will set you free. Follow me. Okay. The absurdity of this situation is striking. Key? Oh, a key. Main door key. Thanks, kiddo. You're much more helpful. Oh gosh. Okay, that was a heck of an experience and a half. My eyes are killing me after that. Oh gosh, give me a moment, would you? Okay, that was an interesting experience. I would assume that the slightly more comic bits were not meant to be comic, like the movement of the dog, for example. I would assume that that's just because they didn't have time to, or they haven't yet implemented a proper animation for her. So I would assume this is a horror game that is trying to take its girlfriend quite seriously, and it's good. It sets up a nice atmosphere. The lighting is very nice. The lighting of the house, for example, is very nice. The motion effect is quite effective. However, it is very tiring on the old eyeballs. But I suppose that is kind of the point. It's good. I like it. I'm not entirely convinced about the jump scare of the woman. That her body moving around with her head not. That was a cool effect. That I liked. Like I said, it's like a reverse of what happened in The Exorcist. I like that. That's nice. The whole jaw thing, I like that they're doing something different with the jump scare, because it's very difficult to do jump scares in this day and age. What kind of pizza is this? It looks like round garlic bread with Branston on it. It's not pleasant at all. Anyway, jump scares are tricky to do because it's hard to do a jump scare in an original way because they're used so widely. It's like trying to punch somebody in an imaginative way. It's rather difficult to do because everybody has done it at some point, and it's all been done so often and so frequently that it's very difficult to be original with it. But overall, I quite like this. This shows quite a lot of potential. It's also nice to see a slightly different setup for making it tense, in terms of having the character have what I presume is a phobia of darkness. And then kind of have that reinforced in a way that then affects the player, i.e. the motion blur. So this was an interesting approach to the game. I actually quite enjoyed this. This was a very interesting little bit of stuff. And now I'm really hungry for pizza and I can't have any. Anyway, never mind about me and my desire for pizza. Thank you very much for joining me for this double barrel shotgun of horror. Look after each other, and good night.